Final version, as we will discuss now, but that final version is in print currently as we speak. So before tea time, you will have the updated statement.
But for now, we go by what we have in front of us now.
For now, you go with what you have in front of you. The final statement doesn't amend what you have in front of you. It expands what is already before you. So there are no risks of contradiction. We have satisfied ourselves in that regard, and as I state, the statement is in the process of printing. With those preliminary remarks, Chair, we have the witness, Brigadier Mkhwanazi. He's ready to be sworn in, and he has confirmed that he will take the oath.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Brigadier Mkhwanazi.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Please place your full names on record.
Sorry?
Please place your full names on record.
I'm Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi.
And please switch on the second one. Thank you. And maybe if you can, just try to pull them closer to you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, Commissioner, I swear that the evidence...
Just a minute.
Oh, yes, I swear.
Just a minute.
Yes, I swear that...
No. Please don't rush. Please don't rush. Let me start all over and just listen. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you. Thank you, Brigadier.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Brigadier Mkhwanazi.
Good morning, Commissioner, leading evidence officer.
You should have before you a file. If you look at the spine of that file here, it should bear your name at the top and read Brigadier Mkhwanazi's statement. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay. If we open that file, you had the remarks I made to the commissioners when we started. Can I inquire from you, do you confirm that you have prepared a statement for purposes of giving testimony before this commission?
Yes, I confirm that I prepared.
I want you to look at the statement that bears your name from page 1 and through to page 17 currently, before another document starts with a flag, Rule 3. Do you see where I am?
Oh, yes.
Now, this is currently a 17-page statement, and you confirm that it is not the complete statement yet. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. I confirm.
And as a result, it doesn't have a signature page.
Yes, I confirm.
So your full statement is yet to be placed before the commissioners, and that will happen in the course of the morning.
Oh, yes.
This version of the statement that we have, are you at least able to confirm the correctness thereof? Is it a correct statement, albeit not the final version, but do you confirm that is the correct statement?
Take your time. Take your time.
Yes. Thank you, Commissioner.
Ms. Silva,
Yes.
do we have a legal representative for the Brigadier with us here or not?
No, for the record, and thank you for drawing it to my attention, Brigadier Mkhwanazi is not legally represented.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
I was asking because I see the person closest to the Brigadier in terms of sitting.
No, that's not the legal representative. For lack of a better term, perhaps I'll call her support structure.
All right, thank you. Thank you. If she was, I
Would have had to place on record.
Like I've done with
Yes.
all other legal representatives,
Yes.
I would have asked her to place herself on record and
Absolutely, Chair.
and greet
Oversight
her,
on my part.
greet her properly. No, there was no
But
oversight if she's not a legal representative.
No, she's
thank
not.
you.
He comes alone without any legal representation. Brigadier Mkhwanazi, have you had opportunity to cast your eye over that statement as you have it in the file? And you do confirm that is the statement that you provided to the Commission earlier on? Is it correct?
Yes, I confirm.
Okay.
It's the preliminary one that I provided earlier on.
Okay. Just then to give a sense of how we approach your testimony today, would like to give you an opportunity. Now, before I do so, you have as a second document in that file, under a tag marked Rule 3, right? That is a Rule 3 notice that was served on you. If you could just once again cast your eye. And do you confirm having received that Rule 3 notice?
Yes, I confirm.
And does that document concludes at page 6 of that document, bottom right corner, that's where the numbering is, page numbering. It should read 6 of 6. Is that what you have?
Yes, the one which is saving signature.
Just to confirm, is it followed by another 3-page document?
Leave your microphone on. Thank you.
Is it followed by another 3-page document headed Issues to be Addressed by Brigadier Julius Mkhwanazi? Do you have that in your file?
Yes, I do.
Now, I just want to confirm, do you confirm that you received both the Rule 3 and this list of questions? And it's on the basis of these that you prepared your statement. Would I be correct to so assume?
Yes, it is correct.
Okay. Then, with that understanding, just to give a brief overview of how we will run today. You have structured your statement in a particular format. You have sought to respond to the specific questions that were put to you. In the course of today, I'll be engaging you on the contents of the statement, and so will the commissioners, as and when the necessity arises. Okay? But for the moment, I would like to give you an opportunity to put your own version across without interrogation and, to the extent possible, without interruption. So I would invite you to look at your statement, and under the respective headings, we deal with the issues that you address in summary form. When you have concluded that exercise, we will go back to the statement and then engage with the statement almost paragraph by paragraph. But for the moment, you talk and you explain to the commissioners what your version is on all the issues that were posed to you or you are called upon to answer. Do you understand each other?
Yes, I understand.
So I will lead you through the document and I indicate where we are in the document. Then I ask you then to speak to those issues. Okay. And I don't necessarily need you to read what's in the statement, because as I said, once you get to the conclusion, we'll then go once again back to the beginning of your statement, and this time we'll take what you set out in a systematic fashion, okay? Now, if you look at your page 1 up to page 3, you talk about yourself and you give your You give a brief CV and your qualifications, and I would like you to take the opportunity to properly introduce yourself, your service history, your qualifications and the CV, as set out in pages 1 to 3. Before we do so, your statement currently reflects your full ID, please don't call it out, as well as your telephone number, your cell number. You don't have to read that out. So we do accept that this is the statement of Julius Mkhwanazi, bearing that ID number with that address and cell number, so you can skip that part. And you start at paragraph 1.1, which is where you state you began your career as a Metropolitan Police Officer in 2002. Then you can address the issues set out in pages 1 to 3. You're welcome to start.
Thank you. Good morning once more, Commissioners. I'm Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi, who began his career 2002 as the new recruit or the cadet.
Brigadier Mkhwanazi, apologies for the interruption. Can you pull both microphones closer to yourself? I'll try and see if they can also increase the sound on the speakers.
Oh, yes, please.
Just to make sure that you are audible at all times. Thank you.
Yes, as I've said that Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi, who started his career 2002 as a new recruit or cadet, trained by Johannesburg Metropolis. By then, as the city of Ekurhuleni, we didn't have a training college. They will recruit, then take us to the city of Johannesburg, because the city of Johannesburg had a recognized or registered training academy. We were all trained there. Then 2003, we passed out parade. Then we came back. Then we were deployed operationally. Operationally, when you come in, we are deployed in different precincts, just to get to know and do your field work and be trained in service training in terms of traffic law enforcement, in terms of crime prevention, in terms of bylaws of the city. And we will be taken to different institutions, or let me say security agencies, just to get to know the institutions that we'll be working with, state institutions that we'll be working with. Then I joined specialized services. Specialized services, it's the unit that are different from the normal police station. In SAPS, they call them police station. In the metropolis side, we call them precincts. You see, then we have the units that specializes in different fields. Then I joined 2005. I was promoted to an inspector. Then I went to college. I worked at the college for 6 months. Then I was recalled by then back to specialized unit. By then I worked for Public Order Policing Unit, POPs of EMPD. We were doing crowd management. We were doing crowd management to deal with protests, people that have applied for marches, spontaneous gatherings, anything that's to do with management of crowds. Events is part of it. Then I worked 2009. I request to refer because I forgot the state commissioners.
Yes.
Yes. 2009.
You are at 1.2, your paragraph 1.2 at page 1.
Yes.
Yes.
No, 2009, there were adverts. I applied for superintendent position. Then I was appointed as a superintendent. Superintendent at Public Order Policing Unit. I became a unit commander of that unit. I commanded unit commander, you become a superintendent, you manage in terms of your deployment of your personnel, deployment of your resources, be able to attend meetings for events, meetings for special events, and interact with other stakeholders that are dealing with crowds, including internally within the city. You are interacting, you are engaging with different departments. But those that specifically deals with crowds and events and everything, because by then as the city we didn't have events unit. Then crowd management was part of, or events were part of the responsibility of public order policing. Then again, 2014, there were adverts. I applied for chief superintendent position. You see, it was, they were part, all these positions, not one position, becomes 3, 4, 5, all the candidates becomes different employees of the city that apply and they are called for interviews. I went for interviews, then we were appointed as chief superintendent, but I was appointed again as chief superintendent, responsible for public order policing and other units. It's your community liaison unit, the unit that goes to community, they engage community, they get grievances, they get challenges, but they come back and inform us, especially when there's a community that is aggrieved. They will tell us this community in this area within the city of Ekurhuleni is aggrieved. You must expect as crowd management unit that at any time there will be a protest. But it was easier for me because I was their commander. I will get the information and take it and give it to this team. And again, there's a SWAT unit, which is our tactical unit, which is trained to intervene where a normal precinct or normal officers can intervene. It's trained again to make sure that deals with serious crimes. It may be your CITs, your armed robberies, business robberies, all the serious crimes that are affecting us. As you know, that Ekurhuleni is an industrial area. You've got a lot of businesses. You see, then crimes will be related to those things. You see, but that unit, on a daily basis, it was deployed to attend those challenges. Different from your normal precinct. Your normal precinct will do traffic law enforcement, write Section 56, issue fines, attend bylaw, even though we have bylaw units, but they will attend bylaw of that restricted or that precinct. They will attend your social crime unit, social crime challenges, your domestic violence, alcohol and other things. Metropolis will attend to those things. But these tactical ones will specialize, as I've said, POPs in crowds. The other one will deal with your serious crimes and interventions, CITs, cash in transit, armed robberies, business robberies, or even robbing people. We are not concentrating on business robberies, but it's a crime that is happening amongst our communities. Then I was responsible that reporting to Director Specialized Services. Director Specialized Services, at that time it was Director Kutbenzol. I was reporting to him with either 12 or 10 superintendent and chief superintendent.
Brigadier, I apologize for interrupting.
Yes.
You have a paragraph 2 where you have summarized your progression within EMPD for quite over an extensive period, 2014, and if you see the end of that paragraph 2, it concludes with a position I continue to hold to date. So it spans 2014 to 2025, and you have summarized it quite succinctly, I believe, in paragraph 2. Perhaps if you read paragraph 2 and 3 into the record, that would give a good sense of your progression within the service. Thank you.
Thank you. My leadership journey continued in 2014 when I was appointed Chief Superintendent for Specialized Services at EMPD, reporting directly to the Director until 2019. That year I was promoted to Director Specialized Services, overseeing 14 specialized units and task teams established to address critical challenges. These included the drug unit, taxi task team, truck hijacking task team, the illegal mining task team, among others. In this role, I reported to the Deputy Chief of Police. As a director, I reported to the Deputy Chief of Police. I was subsequently promoted to a Deputy Chief of Police for EMPD Operation and Specialized Services, position that I continued to date. I was appointed 2023.
Thank you.
To date.
Can I just get clarity on
Yes,
your
Commissioner.
rank? Good morning.
Morning. Good morning, Commissioner.
Is it appropriate to still refer to you as Brigadier? Has your rank changed or are you still Brigadier?
No, it has changed.
What is it now?
It's a Commissioner.
So it's appropriate to refer to you as Commissioner?
Commissioner, yes, or Deputy
We
Chief
should
of
not
Police.
disrespect you in any way, so from now on we'll call you Commissioner.
Yes, I thought you are doing it because of the allegation, because I was a Brigadier.
That's why I immediately picked it up when I saw in your statement that you don't call yourself Brigadier. So from now on, we will call you Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Commissioner. That's correct.
And if I may echo that, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, because when I introduced you, I claimed that our witness is Brigadier Mkhwanazi, and clearly made the same error for which I apologize. It was not intended to demean you or your position. So it shall be duly corrected, and henceforth I shall refer you with your proper title, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we leave paragraph 2, you stated there that you, as Director Specialized Services, you reported to the Deputy Chief of Police. Just for the record, is that Commissioner Mzolo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. You were then going to deal with paragraph 3.
Yes, but he has retired.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And on that score, then, it is his position you have assumed.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Paragraph 3. Paragraph 3. The functions or 3 legal mandates of municipal police, which are traffic law enforcement, crime prevention, by law enforcement, but also added, as you know, that development in the country, the challenges are changing, you see, and we must be able to respond and be responsive to those challenges as a Metro Police Department. Part of those, it was crowd management, because by then we were doing 3 functions. VIP protection, there's also other responsibilities. As I've said, we've got illegal mining, we've got illegal mining task teams that is addressing the issue of illegal mining in the city of Ekurhuleni. But that's one of the challenges that we are having in the city of Ekurhuleni. Illegal mining, as you know, that it was a mining area before, but now all these mines are neglected, but illegal miners are there in full force in different areas. It may be your informal settlement. Inside that informal settlement or inside that house, you'll find a hole where they are busy with illegal mining. Inside those shacks, you'll find the same thing. Inside the parks, industrial areas, you'll find those challenges. And they're contributing to crime, they're contributing to illegal occupation or land invasion. Then we're forced again to have land invasion unit to respond on that. As you know that Gauteng metros, they become the attracting areas in terms of your jobs, people will come in terms of the settlement and everything. Those units, again, I didn't mention land invasion unit. We are still having those. We are responding to the challenges that we are facing. That's what I like with EMPD. They allow you to be flexible and be able to respond to whatever challenges and create those teams that will respond to those challenges. As I've said, that your precinct will concentrate on this one, but we must still have this unit strictly focusing on that.
Before you turn to the next sub-chapter, which deals with your qualifications, if I could just deal with your paragraph 3. You spoke earlier, and I think fairly extensively, about crowd management, and I think we understand.
Yes.
The other function you list there is VIP close protection. Can you just briefly state what that entails?
In early 2000, or let me say, the city has took a decision that we need to protect our principals. We need to protect. In fact, it is the responsibility of the metropolis to protect the citizens of the city, the officials that are employed by the city, the politicians that are within the city. Then the city took a decision, an EMPD, to establish a VIP protection, which does close protection. Close protection which deals with protecting the principals or those that are identified that are having threats. You may have an ordinary HOD that deals with your human resource, that deals with the finances of it, like for example the group CFO. That the city has identified that you've got a group CFO and the city is having challenges in terms of payment of finances, then you may find that those as a provided services that are not happy because they provided services, but the city is delaying to pay services. And they will come and want to meet with him and are angry. Then the city took a decision that let's identify all those and provide protection. But most importantly, we provide protection to all our MMCs, members of mayoral committee. The executive mayor, the speaker, the chief whip, and the 10 members of mayoral committee. It's MMCs of finance, MMCs of committee safety, MMCs of sport, and all these departments. We are protecting them on a daily basis. As a trained protector, a qualified protector, we call them principals. Our duty is to make sure that they are safe, and even if they go and address, because we've got protests in the city of Ekurhuleni, we've got challenges there and there, but MMCs, the mayor, give them a mandate or instruct them to go and address, go to members of community and go and address. Then we are having VIP that is strictly focusing, I don't want to say in that, or in that one board of the principal. Then we'll have your crowd management that focuses on the public. Then close protection, people are not focusing on members of public. If there's a challenge, they must move with the rescue their principal, run away with him. If there are challenges where they need to engage, but we never had that situation where we have to fight and shoot and engage the criminal, those that want to kill the principal. But their main responsibility is to do that. But we are not strictly focusing on that. If they see, or on them. But if the city says that we've got this witness, we've got this person that must come and testify in terms of whatever crimes or whatever challenges in terms of your disciplinary hearing, the person comes from Madlanga, the person comes from the city of Ekurhuleni, the person comes from the city of Johannesburg, then that team and other members, they are tasked to go and fetch that member, protect him or her towards that, and again, do the same thing. And internal, again, if there are those that are staying within the city of Ekurhuleni, we provide such services.
Thank you for that clarification. I think we understand the distinction in the various functions. And thank you for that. If you turn then to page 2, up until page 3, you deal with your academic qualifications, and they're quite extensive, spanning a period from when you graduated from high school in 1997. Would you like to highlight any in particular for purposes of the commissioners, please? You don't have to read, it's quite an extensive CV. You don't have to read everything. So it's your choice what you would like to highlight for the moment. Thank you.
Yes. There's academic one, which I did with recognized institution. I attended courses with VETS, I attended courses with University of Western Cape, but those are short courses. Then I attended postgraduate in public management with Regenesis Business School. Immediately after I postgraduate, it was from 2014 till 2012 till 2014 or 15. Then immediately after that, I registered for Masters in Public Management. Those are academic one. Then in terms of skills development, I attended different skills development courses with SAPs, with tactical units, that are recognized in terms of providing skills development in terms of the field that they're doing. VIP protection, tactical fire shooting, close quarter combat, also in terms of your crime prevention, management. I also attended a military with SANDF, SANDF, I want to call it correctly. Yes, with SANDF. I attended the leadership skills development course, your intelligence gathering, your, I don't want to, let me say survival course, in terms of when we are deployed in different fields, how to survive, how to track, how to get information. Again, leadership in terms of management, military leadership, in terms of giving command and control to your subordinate, in terms of engaging your subordinate, in terms of your parades, how to address a parade. I think it's that. Then
can I perhaps, and if I come short, you will point out, invite you perhaps to comment on a qualification here. Yeah, you say it's a skills development qualification, FBI USA and JMPD Johannesburg in 2005, at the bottom of page 2. Can you speak more to that?
Yes. Johannesburg Metropolis had the relations with FBI from USA. Then they used to invite them to run courses in the city of Johannesburg. Then as the city of Ekurhuleni, we were one of the privileged to be invited to be part of that training, trained by FBI. We attended that training at the city of Johannesburg. It was about your interview and interrogation of the suspect in terms of reading about body language, in terms of getting the real truth when I'm interviewing me, when I want to get information. You see, it was a very broad course that took 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, but training us in all those skills.
The next one I think, Pep, might be worthy of you to highlight is at page 3. It's your third entry. You have it listed as AFSA. Then you call it a CQC instructor's course. What's that?
Oh yes, it's a close quarter combat.
Oh, close quarter combat.
You are trained on how to fight without a firearm, how to use knife, how to fight. It's like in simple terms, karate. It's very simple when I say that.
Yes.
We're trained to be karatekas, you see. Yes. But again, how to fight in an environment where there are people, you can't use a firearm. Or how to protect yourself and protect members of community, not to injure innocent bystander or innocent people.
Yes.
You see, it's about that.
Okay, just to let you know, I saw you provide as a name for the institution as AFSA. Now, in law and in arbitration, we've got an institution called Arbitration Foundation of Southern Africa. So I wasn't quite sure exactly which institution you are referring to. So what does AFSA stand for there?
I forgot its name, but it's a private institution.
But it's in relation to policing and crime combating and the like.
Yes.
It's got nothing to do with arbitration as we have it in the field of law. Okay.
No.
Now I'm clarified. Yes. Then perhaps the last one would be the Los Angeles and EMPD Academy. And it's supervisory leadership management course. So it's your standard leadership management course, but I take it specifically for the police environment.
Yes, you're correct. Yes.
Okay. At least that one I understood. Yes. Thank you so much. Perhaps then this might be an opportune time to get into the substance of your statement, and you start that at page 3 from your paragraph 4. And this you do over a number of paragraphs. It starts at page 3, it will take us to page 7, paragraphs 4 to 19. There's quite a lot of detail in there. So we don't have to go into the detail at the moment. I just want to, even with reference to the statement, just to summarize. But this you do under a heading you term relations with Vusi Madlanga?
Yes.
Thank you.
May I start?
Absolutely, please
Yes.
do.
My relation with Mr. Madlanga, it started in 2022. After my team members introduced me to Mr. Mike Van Wyk, the director of Medicare 24 in Boksburg. Yes, it was after the first COVID. You see, because in the first COVID, towards the end of the year, with Mike Van Wyk, when I was from COVID.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Is it 2022 or 2020? I just need you to be clear.
Okay, no, it's let me say 2021.
Okay.
Yes.
And on that score, you call it first COVID. Did we have more than one?
No, I'm saying after, we had 3.
Oh, we did?
Yes,
Oh,
and
the
I
other
had,
two
I
passed
had
me
3
by
of them, that's
somehow.
why I can remember.
Okay, so the first, what you call the
After
first
the
COVID
first
period
one.
is 2021, thereabouts, okay.
The first one, it was 2020, that year.
All right.
You see, but it was after the first COVID.
Okay, noted,
Yes,
thank you.
yes. After my members from Community Liaison Unit introduced me to Mike, because they've said they're working with them in terms of our members. They normally work with different security companies in terms of the area where they work in and do crime prevention and what. They introduced me to him and say, hey, there's this guy that is the director of Medicare 24. You see, once we have relations with us and the city and department and assist in terms of resources and other things. You see. After that, I went and met with Mr. Mike Van Wyk. Let me call him Mr. Mike Van Wyk. He was the director, or he's the director.
You said he wanted to have a relationship with us being the EMPD.
Yes, and assist us. Yes. Then I met with him for the first time he introduced. I won't remember the specific date.
No, that's fine.
Calendar date, yes. Yes, we met. Then he engaged that, no. Usually I'm working with your members, or my team members are working with your members. Director, I think it will be strategic if we can work. Because our company is here, your members are patrolling here. Oh, the company is in Boksburg. It's based in Boksburg. It's a clinic. It's a big clinic, a private clinic, you see. Then we can be happy if we can work. And I'm also interested in terms of establishing, or I'm in a process of establishing my security company. I forgot its name, but I think around the statement is there. Then we discussed.
Commissioner
Yes.
Mkhwanazi, sorry, I missed. You said it's your members from which part of the metro? They introduced you and that were working with Mr. Van Wyk?
Yes, that time it was Community Liaison Unit.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it was Community Liaison Unit. Then I went, that's where he related his story. I said, no, it's fine. You see, but on our engagement, I was able to engage him and tell him that, no, man, in terms of, because his ideas, it was to assist us in terms of first response when our members are injured. In incidents and accidents. Incidents, it may be your stabbing, your shooting, or injured whilst they are on duty. Then he said, no, we will come and assist in terms of stabilizing, then and be able to assist in terms of the clinic or the hospital. If it's on medical aid, if it doesn't have medical aid, we may assist to stabilize if it can stabilize, but in terms of the hospital, they may go to public. Because in our career, we've got members that have took medical aid, some don't have medical aid, it's voluntary. There are members who don't have medical aid, they don't feel like having a medical aid, but they're operationally working, you see. Then again, he mentioned in terms of assistance, again, where a person will need to be taken by chopper and everything. He said, no, we can facilitate or we can speed up those processes, you see. But out of that, we agreed that we are going to engage. Then I engaged my superior that time, Ubabu Mzolo. Then he said, no, Julius, this needs the city because it has to do again with issues of health, issues of medical aid and everything. Then I omitted it in the statement. There was a time where he went and presented in a senior management of the city. We've got our own management, the CMPT. He went and to present in the CSMT of the city where all HODs are sitting.
Are you now talking about Mzolo? Yes.
No. When I'm saying senior where the chief and other HODs, head of departments, are sitting.
Perhaps let's do this, Commissioner, because I also was a bit confused. Let's take a step back. You say he went to present. Let's start there. Who is the he you are referring to here?
Or Mike van Wyk.
Mark van Wyk, okay.
Mike van Wyk from Medicare 24.
Yes. Mike van Wyk got opportunity to present.
Yes.
And you mentioned a structure there. That's a bit I lost. Can you say it again, please? He presented to who?
CSMT. No, it's SMT.
What is that?
As senior management team. City senior management team, yes.
So then, following on the inquiry from Commissioner Kumalo, you are saying this is not an EMPD structure. It is the city of Ekurhuleni structure.
Yeah, the deputy chief and his directors are not sitting there.
Yes.
Yes.
So who sits there?
There, before the institutional threat happened, it was the chief of police, Isaac Mapia.
And he sits there with who?
All other heads of departments.
Heads of department of the city of Ekurhuleni?
Yeah, different ones.
Okay.
That time we had 21.
Okay.
Yes, but now it's 12 years reduced it to 14, but that time we had 21.
Understood.
Yes, but I was not part of that because I'm not allowed to sit there.
I understand that. So we understand now, Mr. Van
Yes,
Wyk then got to make that presentation to SMT. You have described what SMT is and who constitutes that body.
Yes.
Okay, you can take it from there.
Yes.
Can I just...
Yes, Commissioner.
Yeah, can I just check that? In this SMT, where the heads of department sit, the city manager also sits.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. But I'm not part of that meeting. I was not sure. I can't tell who was part of that meeting, was not part of that meeting. But after that, after he came back, you see, he arranged the meeting with me. Then we met. Then he presented whatever that he presented. But it was more or less the same thing that he told me. You see, just that it was on a presentation format. In that presentation format, I know that he showed me there were choppers, there were marked response vehicles, red with color red. It's their emblem in colors. Medicare 24. Sorry, commissioners, I'm becoming tasty.
No, you don't have to apologize. It is there for your consumption. Anytime you want to take a drink, please feel free to.
Yes, he took me through the presentation that he presented. He took me through the presentation that he presented at CSMT.
Commissioner, can you please arrange for more water?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
He took me through that. Yes, then he said, I must formalize it now,
Apologies, Commissioner, you say he took you into that. I think because of the chair's request that you be provided with more water, I must have missed something. He took you... He who, Mr. Van Wyk, I take it,
yes,
took you into that being?
The presentation that he presented.
Okay. So he took you through the presentation?
Yes.
I'm with you.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Presentation he
clarification.
had made at the SMT.
Yes.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Let me mention, I tried to get hold of him. I thought maybe I will be able to have that presentation because I must talk to something but I couldn't win. You see, but I will try to make sure that you also get that.
Yes.
Because I can't talk something that you want to have. But after that, we had a proposal that can we formalize that thing by writing to the department, see, and start following the processes. You see, that's when there was communication of the proposed letter of MOU. You see, to communication between me, the project officer at chief's office or at Chief Mapiye's office, the person who deals with all the projects, which is Mrs. Jermaine Fortain. Then on that, again,
Please say the name again.
Jermaine Fortain.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
Mrs. Jermaine Fortain. But I communicated, it's not Mike that's communicated with him first. I'm the one who communicated. That as we are dealing with projects, you see, there's this person and it's in the chief's office. But I also communicated by that time with Deputy Chief Mzolo. The Deputy Chief Mzolo advised me, no, there's a project officer that does those things. Communicate with the project officer. She's the one that runs that. Then that's when I shared her work email and my email with Mike. Mike sent a proposal letter. Then there was a communication. It's just that I had one communique, but I attached that paper trail or that communication trail. You see. Then it was sent to Chief's office. It was on the 4th. Let me check the dates. But let me take it on high note because we're still going.
No,
to check
you don't
this.
have to guess.
Yes.
With
But
reference to the annexures, you'll get the specific date.
Yeah.
We just want to have a sense of sequence of events right now.
Thank you, madam.
So don't be too bothered with the detail of things such as dates.
Thank you. It was shared, it was communicated to Chief's office, and I had bilateral with the Deputy Chief, and I also had bilateral. When I'm saying bilateral, like talking like this. Yes, I also talked like this with Chief Mapiye. You see, said, no, Jules, or he was calling me Jay. He called me Jay. No, Jay, I will look at it, then I will see what to do. You see, then it happens. But after that, then my team again said there are guys that are working with Mike Van Wyk. But those guys are good, they're trained. They're from Special Task Force, SAPS, and Army. But they are recruited, they're working for a private company that is called CAT VIP Security. You see, it was after months. If I'm not mistaken, 2022 now.
Yes.
You see.
Was this people also from the community liaison unit?
No, they're working together. Remember, all of them, they were reporting to me. But those ones were from SWAT unit. Yes.
As in
SWAT unit is also...
SW80? SW80?
SW80, yes. But we also call it intervention unit. SWAT or intervention unit. It's like
Please remind me what SWAT stands for. I know it from the movies.
No, let me call it intervention unit. They intervene where there are serious challenges, but it's one of the skilled units that we depend on in terms of your shooting, in terms of fast intervention. Their responsibility is not go to an area and wait for 4 or 5 hours. It's to make sure that they come there, professionals solve the problem, and leave it to your normal precinct or your normal people that are doing normal processes in terms of serious crimes. You see, that's why we call them intervention. They intervene and solve the problem and go back and train or go back to do whatever that they're doing.
Please don't forget the question from the chair. You referred to that unit as the SWAT.
SWAT,
team,
yes, I will remember
And then
it, yes.
he says
I
he
must remind
remembers
him.
that term from the movies. So could you please assist him?
Yes, I will assist
in
now.
understanding what it stands for. Thank you.
Yes, I
Or
will
you
assist.
two don't recall off the top of your head what SWAT stands for.
Yeah,
Okay, then
I
the
call
chair
it
doesn't have to feel that bad.
I'm like the commissioner. Say, don't use your movie language. Your intervention unit.
Okay.
But I know it. I will tell you now, commissioner.
All right.
You see.
Thank you for that.
So can I just check, is intervention unit their formal name?
Yes.
That's the
Yes,
name
yes.
we'll find on the records of the
Yes.
city.
Yes. But when you look at the movies, they do the work of SWAT unit. Your security companies, they like to write SWAT, and Americans, they say SWAT unit in other countries.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And our guys like to be called that SWAT unit. They are not happy with this intervention. Yes.
I guess SWAT is fancier.
Yes.
In the movies.
It gives that. But after that, you see, we were planning for the state of the city address. It was 2022. As I've said, it was a month before.
Just so I don't get confused, what was a month before the engagement you just spoke of now, where you are introduced to CAT VIP security?
Yes.
That is now a month before the state of the city.
Before the state of the city.
But it's in 2022.
Let me say early 22 or mid.
That's fine.
2022.
Timeline. So we are now in 22. Remember, the first engagement was from 21?
Yes.
So now we are in 22.
2022.
Thank you.
Yes.
But definitely before the state of the
yes,
city
before
address.
the state of the address, you see.
You may continue.
Then he communicated that with me, you see. Then in my mind, I met the chief of police and he briefed me and Mr. Mzolo that the city has took a decision to have the state of the city. The state of the city, it is addressed by executive mayor of the city. And by then, we were after the elections of 2021. Around November, 2021 elections were local government elections, where the new political parties after the election had collusions. In the city, it was for the first time for us to have a collusion government. Economic Freedom Front and Democratic Alliance formed a collusion immediately after elections.
I don't think they will appreciate you calling them Economic Freedom Front.
EFF.
Freedom fighters.
Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. I usually call EFF. Yes. Let me call it correctly. Economic Freedom Fighters. Yes, and Democratic Alliance. Thank you, Commissioner. Then they had the collusion. Then the mayor from DSL, the DA was able to get the mayor and other parties. They shared mayoral committee position, speaker's position, and chief whip position. Then Chief Mapie presented a document that is attached to the submissions, where the alderman or executive mayor that time raised concerns about the threats, about disruptions that were made by African National Congress in the city. You see, that document, it was presented to me and Mr. Mzoli said, and the city has took a decision or a resolution to have the status for the city address around April, yes, or in April, yes. And that took place, then I thought of the engagement with SWAT unit or intervention unit. Then I called them and say, remember those guys? I said, oh, they are good guys. When we do our own private shootings as teams, members, especially police, it becomes a sport in terms of playing with firearms. They attend competition and become shootings, and they get skills. They cheat one another in terms of your tactical movement, your shooting movement, how to be a best shooter, how all these things of handling firearm, tactical standing, and all these things. But it's about shooting. And those guys are good. They're giving us good theories, and they are very disciplined. Then I went to Mike again and said, Mike, man, we've got these guys, or we'll have the state of the city, and I'm told that there are threats there. And the threats were very clear, that are coming from African National Congress when I was briefed, or when we were briefed by the chief of police, you see. Then it was fine. Then I said, man, can I communicate with Vus, you see, because they said he's the owner of the CAT VIP security. I think I still remember it correctly. I'm just summarizing. Yes, you see.
Just clarify this to me. The intervention unit members told you about CAT VIP protection services.
Yes.
I want to get an understanding of what then led you to Mr. Van Wyk.
Oh.
What was the connection? Yes.
Oh. No, when you, CAT VIP security, yes, that was owned by Mr. Vusi Matlala. When you enter, that time when you enter.
Yeah, you see, it's exactly at
Yes.
that point.
Yes.
So this entity is owned by Mr. Matlala, but you go to Mr. Van Wyk
Yes.
when you want
Yes.
CAT VIP protection services to assist. So I want to understand why Mr. Van Wyk and not Mr. Matlala.
When you enter at the Medicare, when you enter at Boxback Medicare 24, there are photos of all the directors. You see, next to Mr. Mike Van Wyk, there's a photo of Mr. Vusi Matlala. You see, and there are other, I think there were about 10 photos of those directors. You see, but my guys have already briefed me what he works with. Mike said, Mike, no, it's fine. No, man, Commissioner, there's something that I jumped, but said I'm summarizing. You see, but I'll talk to that. Let me finish this one so that you'll be clear. Then he said to me, no, I can arrange a meeting with Vusi. But I went there thrice, Commissioner. Ne? Once there's these photos, I saw him twice there. But I didn't know, because there were a lot of them were making up and down. But you could see that, oh, this one is this one, this one is this one, this one is this one, you see. But I was there just to talk to Mike and communicate with Mike, you see. Then we met. He explained that, no, he owns that thing. He confirmed again that his guys are from SAPS Task Force, they are from Sandaf, you see. They're good, he presented them very well to me. I said, man, we've got threats, you see, when I can meet. We met at Boxback, Medicare 24. You see, he listened to, the person doesn't like to talk too much. He was quiet listening to me.
Commissioner, because you are talking about different people, when you say we met, is it Van Wyk or is it Matlala?
No.
So just mention the name so that we know who you are referring to.
It's Mr. Vusi Matlala, yes, with Mike, you see. Then I related my story, I presented my story to him. He said, no, it's fine. He said, but guys, I want to have a tender of security with me, but that time it was not formal, it was just joking and everything. Or VIP, I said, no, on our side, VIP is not that thing. VIP, it's not privatized, something like that, you see. But he said, no, it's fine. Formalize it, you see. Then I said to him, I'm told that the offices are not here, you see. Is it a formal institution? Is it a formal company? They said, yes, we are in Tshwane. What is this mall?
We'll get to the mall.
Yes, yes. But I went to his offices. It's a formal offices. When you enter, it is a high-class formal VIP security offices. Then you could see there's administrative, everything's there, you see. Then he took me through, we spoke. I said, no, I see that this company is there, it's formalized. And it was before the state of the city. Then, towards the state of the city, planning started. Then I called him and say, Chief, you remember that he likes to talk with style. He was calling me Ngamla. Then I called him Ngamla too, you see. No, this Gauteng Lingos, you see. He said Ngamla, and I said, now I will call. He said, no, it's fine, you see. Then I said, Ngamla, there's going to be that, as I told you, and we are closer to that. And usually when it's that, we've got planning operational meetings that are city, you see. He said, no, it's fine. I will send a person. I will tell him that it's at Germiston, times and everything, you see. But on that day, he called, he said, no, I'm coming personally, you see. He came personally at Germiston Civic Center where we were planning with all the commanders and all the people that are going to take part. It's private security, it's SAPS, it is us as EMPD, because it was the city's event and it was done by us in terms of planning and everything, you see.
Commissioner, just sorry to interrupt. You keep making reference to a he. He came personally. Who is the he in this instance?
Vusi.
Oh, Vusi
Vusi
Matlala,
Matlala,
that's the he.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I'll try to move away from this he.
I know.
Yes. No, he came, and that time we had some members from Mayor's Office of Alderman Tanya Campbell. Our executive mayor was Alderman Tanya Campbell. In council, when you've got long service, they give you the status of alderman. It's alderwoman or alderman. It's alderwoman Tanya, so not alderman, alderwoman Tanya Campbell, who was the executive mayor at that time. Then we met with seniors from her office, you see. We have some members there and periphery that are going to assist us, that are going to take part in terms of providing the protection of the outer perimeters, you see, because part of the skills that we're having, task force, is the skill of snipers. They are good in terms of the targets. You see, you won't injure anyone, you see. But again, out of that engagement, we said they will be good in terms of beefing the VIP in terms of escorts. Whilst they are going, they will be doing advancing, so that the other ones will see that it's clear. Then there's a backup that is going to do that. Then we went back, after meeting them, we then went back to the whole meeting where I presented him. I introduced him to that team that no, the cat security that we discussed about, this is the owner of the cat security. It was for the first time for members to see him, you see. This is the owner of the cat security. But he confirmed that no, I'm not going to be part. I don't sit in this meeting, Gamla, you see. I will send a representative from task team that knows that will be operational. Excuse me. Because we prefer a person that will be operational in those meetings so that we don't put many things. Then it was like that. Then he left us. Then we remain, the next meeting.
Just so that I don't lose you, the meeting you're referring to is the planning meeting.
Yes.
Because remember you said earlier there was a pre-meeting where seniors from the executive mayor's office were there. So in the pre-meeting you introduced Mr. Ket Matlala to the seniors, and then there was another meeting again. Just clarify that.
Oh, no. To this one. The other one, I was talking about Mike Van Beek, but this one, to senior staff of the alderman or the executive mayor, I introduced Vus. And even to the operational ones, it was the same day. It's less than 30 minutes or 45 minutes, because there we didn't sit for long. You see, it was just introduction. You see that this person is going to work with us, or his team is going to work with us. Then when we went to the operational one, he said, no, I'm not going to take part. But I introduced him. You see, he said, no, I'm not going to take part. But the people the supervisor or senior person in my team is going to be one that sits in those meetings. That happened. Then the next meeting.
Just for more clarity, and because there are issues around the involvement of Mr. Matlala's security company, I just want to make sure who was there and who appeared to buy into the idea of the participation of Mr. Matlala's entity. So please give us names as opposed to just broadly saying senior people, the executive mayor and so on. Just give us names, please.
Oh, thank you, Commissioner. There's an attachment which is having names. I may not recall all of them, but it's operational people. Some are from my team, some are from SAPS, some are from the security company that is contracted to do static, to stand and secure the buildings. But their names, telephone numbers and everything, and that attached operational plan.
So you say the executive mayor as well?
No.
No. Oh.
No, it was after. No, the executive mayor was not part of any meetings.
Okay.
The first one, let me clarify it.
All right.
Okay.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. No, the plenary is operational people that are going to do the combat work, your escort, your VIP protection, your crowd management, your K9 unit, all those units. You see, it's those people. But in our attached operational plan that we submitted, they are there. Then in that meeting, an operational plan, I was not part of that again because it's operational, I'm the director. I was the director by that time. But in that meeting...
Apologies, and it's because I don't want to come back to this issue. I had a follow-up on the chair's question. You referred to it, you referred to the mayor's office. There's a word you use, Alder, please say it.
No, to the executive mayor.
Yes,
It's
please.
Alderwoman Tanya
Okay.
Campbell.
The Alderwoman, and then you said...
In fact, Alderwoman is like councillor with long service, Tanya
Okay.
Campbell. But they call them Alder.
Now I
Women,
understand.
aldermen, yes.
Because you use that word to say that, I think representatives of the Alderwoman attended this meeting, particular meeting.
No, we went to them in her office because they wanted to know. But they are supposed to be briefed. Remember, the person who briefs the executive mayor is the chief of police.
Okay.
But be at my position, I can communicate with officials.
Now,
in that
would
office.
you recall who led the team of, can I say, of the aldermen in that meeting? Do you recall at all?
I will try to recall. You know, when there are changes,
Okay, that's
they
fine.
left. Then when the new collision came in, you see.
No,
But
that-
I'll try to
I'll
remember.
flag it for now. We can
Please.
then move on.
Yes.
Perhaps later when we engage, you'll have remembered. Thank you so much. You may proceed.
Yes, it was 2 or 3 officials.
Okay.
At her office, sorry.
At her office.
Yes.
So this planning meeting is happening at her office?
At Jamestown Civic Center.
At her office?
Yeah, Jamestown Civic Center, it's our legislature where politicians like Chief Whip, Executive Mayor, and the Speaker, and the chairperson of different portfolio committees of the city sits.
Understood.
But they sit in different offices. Yes, and their staff works there. Yes, it was that time.
I interrupted you. Apologies. You may
Yes, then
continue.
operationally, we left them. That's when an operational plan that was developed by Acting Lieutenant Klimba. An operational plan, it's a legal document that we develop when we are having a planned operational plan. It may be your crime prevention, it may be your bylaws, it may be traffic law enforcement. In all, or it may be your event, there must be an operational plan. And the type of operational plan that we're having, it was developed after Marikana. Then we were all taken to training, not all of us. But I was one of those who were privileged, who went to that training. I talk about it, the operational commander's course, where they teach you from A to Z. You see how to develop that plan. You must have consultation, you must have a profile, you must understand the dynamics, the challenges in terms of the threats, and you must plan according to what you are having in terms of making sure that you eliminate the threat, you destabilize the disturbers or somebody who wants to disrupt and cause chaos. As per briefing, as per document that we got, that's how I briefed my members. That's how, that time, I was promoted as a director. I was no longer a commander of public order policing. But public order policing was responsible in terms of that. That's when I called her Madam Klimba, but it was acting chief superintendent. You see, you know the ranks that we use, our lieutenant and what. Us, in fact, we're not supposed to use those words. There must be a council resolution that adopts that we can call ourselves general, brigadiers, lieutenant colonels. If there's no council rules, I can't wake up and say, hey, I'm the deputy chief, I'm changing the structure, I'm changing the ranking and profile. Because there may be, in terms of the arm, I'm told that it goes with bigger benefits. Even if you go on pension, you go with that. But in terms of municipality, there must be council resolution. But that time, some people are still using the lieutenant colonels. Don't be confused. On our side, it's the chief superintendent, acting chief superintendent. That goes to commissioners and directors, and you see. But in terms of military one, it's your brigadier. I'm the major general in terms of those, but here I'm the commissioner because the council or deputy chief, because the council didn't take any resolution to say we are changing our ranks now towards that. Then that time she was a acting chief superintendent. She was a superintendent. Then she developed that plan on the 28th, because they said, né? But on the 29th, she came to my office with that plan, with all the names that you are going to get, that we are asking for, who were part of the meeting on the 28th. A plan that is developed. I know that, I must mention this, I know that Deputy Director presented a forged plan, and record me, a forged plan that he forged, because I'm trained in terms of developing that plan, you see, and showed us different fonts and what. But I will talk to that when we're there. The plan was developed.
Just so we don't get confused, you said Deputy Director presented a forged plan.
No, Deputy Chief Rove Spitz
Okay.
lied to this commission
I'm with you.
and presented a forged plan.
I'm with you. All I wanted was for you to specify the name.
Yes.
You just gave the title.
Yes,
So
yes.
it is, you say Deputy Chief Spitz.
Commissioner, let me raise this. I, Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi,
Yes.
Deputy Chief of Operation and Specialized Services,
Yes.
say in this commission and in members of public of this country, Deputy Chief of Police, Revo Spitz, presented a forged plan that he forged and presented to this commission. I'm going to present the real operational plan that I gave it to him when I was instructed to give him that plan.
I
We need
accept that.
it. Yes, I'm going to do it.
Commissioner Mkhwanazi, all I sought to do was to obtain from you the name of the person you say forged the document.
Yes.
That was all.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Humble apologies. Yes.
Before we
But-
move on, have some water, please.
Yes. Thank you, Commissioner.
You are more helpful when you are calm, so take your time, drink your water, and try to relax.
Thank you, Commissioner.
We are at the stage where we're only clarifying. We're not
Yes.
questioning you or challenging what you are saying.
Yes, sir.
So I just need to understand that it was you who brought in cat protection services. So you introduced them to the Elder Women's senior team.
Yes.
So that they know who cat services is, cat protection services. And then because you were at a level of a director, you don't sit in the operational planning meeting, but you introduced the team from cat protection services and they became part of that meeting that produced the operational plan. Do I have you correct?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that I don't oversee.
No,
They still report to me.
all I
oversee.
wanted to understand
Yes.
was that it was you who introduced
Yes.
cat protection
Yes,
services
Commissioner.
and you brought them in.
Yes, Commissioner.
Yes,
Yes.
thank
And the plan was developed by, as I've said, acting Chief Superintendent Qemba. She compiled it. If you see the plan, the first page, she compiled it. And on the 29th, I know she called me and said, Nduna, the plan is finalized. Can I come so that you can sign it? I want to go to Deputy Chief 2. I want to go to the office of the Chief of Police. Then when she came in, I looked at the plan that she developed. It was fine 100%. All the stakeholders, relevant stakeholders, the execution, the tasking of members, before event start, during event, after event, the briefing part and the debriefing part, and the resources and the personnel. They must be part of the plan when everything happens. And again, the resources, we're talking about human resource, or I've said personnel, and in terms of your vehicles, and in terms of the tools that you are going to utilize, because it's very important. In crowd management, we are not allowed to use side firearms and live rounds. You see, there are different stages that you must do. There's a water cannon, there's a shotgun, which is having a minimum force. You can't use a maximum force because it is a constitutional right for people to protest, to raise their concern. then again you must organize a speaker's corner. You can't just chase them and say, hey, there's an executive or there's a state of the city. You are not allowed here as police. No. You must organize a certain place for them. But that thing the plan must talk to all of that. And when you deploy again, your deployment must talk to that. That's what I was checking. It was 100%, then I signed. Then in terms of the dates, she had already dates that she signed. Not signed. She wrote dates. It was right in the 29th of it was April 2025, I will remember. But for me, for Mr. Mzolo and the Chief of Police, after that, she's the one who took it to the Deputy Chief of Police, my boss that time, you see, as I was a director, you see. I know that he signed, I was not there. Then after that, he took it to the Chief of Police. She's the one who took it there, you see. Later on, she called me, Duna, thank you. All of you have signed. Now the plan, the chief, that means now we can execute the plan because it was signed off by the Chief of Police, because the Chief of Police must sign off the operational plan. Even if you can plan and better resources and work, but as long as it's not signed by the Chief of Police or the acting Chief of Police, you see, it can't be executed. So that whatever happens in the court of law, all of you that have signed, you must go in account. If there's an incident, somebody has passed on, or there's a serious accident where people are injured, anything that has to do, that will need you to go to court. All those that have attached their signatures. Yes, they will call the commanders and everything, but those that are having a final weight are part of that, you see. And it creates accountability. You see, that's why after American had that thing, you see, that in all police, in the whole country is doing that, you see. Then on the...
Commissioner, I apologize once again, and I seek clarity only, so please don't fight with me.
Sorry, Advocate Selo, just one follow-up
Yes.
before I hand back to
Yes,
you.
Commissioner.
The operational plan was developed, it was signed by people who are supposed to sign it, and it was finalized. I just want clarity on this. The operational plan, if I understood you correctly, made provision for the deployment of cat protection services.
Yes, in that operational plan, he was part of it, yes, made. Fully agree.
As far as you know, who was going to pay for the cost of cat protection services being part of the operation plan?
Oh, I forgot to mention, just that I was summarizing. It was at no cost to the city. He said, no, I'll just provide my guys to assist. You see, he didn't charge us anything. I think for him, it was part of a marketing strategy. You see, no, he didn't charge us anything. I'll be lying, Commissioner.
So both the cars, the
Yes.
warm bodies, the people,
Yes.
and the weapons,
Yes,
it was
yes.
at no cost to the city.
Yes, Commissioner.
Because it was part of his marketing.
Yes. No, I think it was part of his marketing. But the cars are not branded. You see, they are not even writing the cat security, private security.
Thank you. I think I'll hand back to Advocate Selo.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Mkhwanazi, the clarification I sought. You had been explaining, I think, to Commissioner Kumalo how the operational plan came about, and I think, if I understood you correctly, it's created by Chief Superintendent Klimba. That's its start point.
Yes.
Okay. Just to rush ahead, did I hear you correctly? Did you sign that?
Yes.
You signed it?
Yes.
Okay.
I read and signed.
That's fine. I had missed that part. So you signed before, and the last person to sign and approve would be Chief Mapie.
Yes. In
Okay.
terms of the structure, it's her,
Yes.
as a compiler, director,
Yes.
deputy chief, and the chief of police.
So then, in that sense, it would be Chief Superintendent Klimba, the creator of the document,
Yes.
presents to you, you consider, then eventually, if you are satisfied, you sign.
Yes.
Then the next to sign would be, if I understood you, Deputy
Yes.
Mr. Mzolo, give me
Yes.
his proper title, please.
Deputy chief of police or
Deputy
Commissioner
Chief-
Mzolo.
Commissioner Mzolo would
Yes.
then be next to sign, and that was the person you reported directly to.
Yes.
And then lastly, Chief Mapieye, as the Chief of
Yes.
Police would sign.
Yes.
I've got my order of things. I'm happy.
And
Thank
I
you.
forgot to mention,
Yes.
before they signed, you must go back and brief them about the stakeholders or about the people that are going to take part in the, you must brief them about the whole planning and summarize.
And the briefing is done by you.
No, yes,
Okay.
by me to the deputy chief and the chief of police.
Okay.
And I did that on the 28th. It's either the 28th or the 27th, I don't remember, but I know I did that, and it was at our headquarters, Captain Park, Captain Park, EMPD HQ. You see, I did that. I met the two of them. I briefed them. Usually, when there's a very important event or event that needs bigger personnel, needs resources and everything, that's what you must do.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I
Yes,
understand.
I personally briefed them.
And I do accept that you didn't brief them just specifically for this event. You are saying you brief them as you do in the normal course of things when you prepare for this. I accept that. Thank you.
Yes. And
We interrupted you.
And to make them relax that I'm on top of it,
Yes.
the event is going to be well protected.
Yes.
We are going to execute everything according to the plan. As the director who's operational who understands this thing, everything will be sorted.
Okay.
Because all these special events,
Yes.
I was the one who was coming, or I'm the one who's responsible for them. You see, because I'm centralized, specialized services. Other directors are in different regions, northern region, southern region, eastern region. All my units are centralized. We're able to move around the city, in and out of the city. We're doing that. I did that.
All right.
Then-
I think you are almost like at your paragraph 12, which is what we are just discussing now, where you speak of acting Lieutenant Klimba and the plan that was developed, signature thereof, right?
You said paragraph 12, ne?
At paragraph, I said the discussion we're having, just have a look at your paragraph 12.
Oh.
That involves the operational plan developed by Chief Superintendent Klimba, and then you say it was approved and signed by the Chief of Police, the Deputy Chief of Police, and the Director of Specialized Services being yourself.
Yes.
So I just want you to come. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
You then deal with the operational plan itself for the State of the City address, and you take issue with what Rivers Peace submitted,
Yes.
and you've spoken to that. From paragraph 14, specifically, and that's where I want you to get to, because you deal with a slightly different issue. And this one specifically regards you say regarding the blue lights and registration of vehicles. So perhaps if you turn to your page 5, paragraph 14, then you can deal with that aspect of things.
Yes, during, Commissioner will forgive me, between 2021 and 2022, but the attached documents will talk to those dates, you see. Members again informed me that, I think it's 2022, that...
Apologies once again, based on the questions that have previously come. You say members. Please be more specific. What members are these?
Yes. My operational members from SWAT. Intervention Unit. Yes.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Yes. Inform me. Our guys are telling us that they're going to, CAT is going to change. CAT VIP protection, I must call it, security services. He is going to change the vehicles. You see, he wants to up his level with these classy cars or highly performing and quality cars, because he's targeting other clients from outside the country. You see, I said, the guys, you know that we're suffering. You see, I will go and twist Mike. You see, but by then I'll be able, I was communicating with Vus. You see, Vus Madlanga. Yes. You see, but not that close. Mike, I am going to your boss again. You see. Then we met with Vus. He said, no, Ngamla. No, I'm changing the fleet. You see. But these cars, they are costing me in terms of service. I said, no, we don't have cars in the city of Ekurhuleni. You see, I will appreciate. You see, that time when we were talking, I said, if you can dump them to us, you see, I wanted to twist them. He said, no, Ngamla, it's fine. But after that, we didn't agree with anything. Then I communicated with my deputy chief. I said, hey, deputy chief, there are these cars, man, they're black and what, but they still pay for me. You see, he said, Julius, the person who does those things, he was calling me by the name. Sometimes I will contest, say, Bamzol, baban, you see. He said, no, the person who does those things, it's proxy. That time I didn't know because I was operational. It's Mr. Who's this? Christine, yes, Mr. Christine. Yes, you see. Go and get information and everything. I didn't waste time. Move direct to Mr. Christine. Like I found him there. I said, hey, Mr. Christine, as you know, by the name of Julius, I said, no, I know your cars are always problematic with cars in terms of services. No, when cars are old, we didn't have a fleet. You see, he's the one that aligned budget and give what. No, he's not the one that finalizes in terms of budget. But when the department budget is there, he's the one who says, we fix this car, you don't fix this one, it's old, this one must change engine, all those things. Proxy does that. They're managing all the fleet. And he's managing the fleet of the whole city of Ekurhuleni. No department manages its own fleet or does final services and everything. All the cars are registered under him. Then he said, you know what, we don't have a process that we follow in terms of donations of these vehicles. You see, the last time your department did this thing before, and what they did, it was to get only the letter of intent, you see, or intention to donate, let me say so, you see. But it must come from the owner, not from the friend of the owner, because we'll be charged that we're stealing cars and what. I said, no. I'm going to push and make sure. I called Mr. Madlanga. He said, no, it's fine, Julius. It's Ngamla. You see, you can do that, you see. Then we met, he gave me the email. I'm not sure, I forgot that the email, but I got the letter of intention to donate. Or intention, the letter of intention. It was writing that. It's not saying letter of intention to donate. Then I went to Chris, he said, perfect. You see, when I approached him, you see, he said, perfect. Then he said, no, it's fine then. You see, I will communicate, but I must get the whole details of these cars and everything so that we start the process. You see. Then I left him there with the contacts and everything, you see. Then he started the process on his side, the other side. You see. Along those processes, when there was excitement in my side that they were getting cars and everything, you see, Deputy Chief Mzolo said, hey, Julius, ignomsindo ngale moto zakho. Eziphi moto bamzolo. Le moto lezi nithi nas donate. Ngithi umsindo wani said, hey, I met with Deputy Chief Rev. He's not happy. You see. Ngithi, but you said I must go brief. Oh, he advised me to brief the Chief of Police too. And the chief said, Jay, we need cars. We need cars. See, can we get cars? And with me, there was excitement. I don't want to lie, Commissioner. You see, but at least I'm doing something. I'm bringing cars, you see.
But can I just understand, are you saying you told Chief Mkhwanazi?
Yes.
Let me finish my question.
Sorry.
Are you saying you told Chief Mkhwanazi that Madlanga wants to donate cars and the chief said yes? I'm checking if I understood or I heard you correctly.
I don't think I mentioned the name. I said there's a company, security company, VIP security company that want to donate cars. You see, I don't even know. But I briefed. You know, I always brief, follow line of command, and you see, I briefed. Then after Mr. Mzolo told me that there's a noise, and Chris called me, the proxy, Christine, yes, Christine called me and said, hey, Baba, I was with Mr. Rivers. He's fighting me. He's fighting me. I don't think the process, July, and the process has already started of registering the cars. On the other hand, I was in the process of finalizing so that the item can go to the processes of the council, the processes of internal, because that's how he works. He's the one that mastered those things. By that time, I didn't know anything about those processes, you see. But there's a noise. Then I said, no, let me come to you. Then I went to him. He said, that is gay, you see. And I don't feel good. I think we must cancel this. I said, but Chris, these cars are coming. Let's take this. I said, no. There's a noise. People are fighting me, you see. Call that guy. We are not doing it, you see. And he said, that is gay, you see. Take those discs. But I don't think it's advisable to take those discs back because we must deregister those cars. They were registered to the city that time when he called me. You see, he did those processes, you see. Then I had to sign and take the discs, you see. We agreed that we're not giving him, we call him. I called him and said, Ngamla, ignomsindo ngalento yemoto. But whilst sesenomsindo, there were social media things that were starting in, you see, of EMPD, of my name, EMPD, registered vehicles, the cat security, Matlala, Meda, and what, all those things. That time I was confused. I said, these are just fights. And I took it very light. These are fights and what, you see.
Commissioner?
Yes, Commissioner.
Please hold your thoughts. Don't forget where you were. We are going to adjourn and come back at 11:20. Let's adjourn.
Thank you, Chair.